What up, though? Welcome to Sibling Rivalry episode number 4. We in it to win it to end it. And now we're here for to talk about a bunch of subjects. You know, my sister been tripping lately, so it kind of got me all off tilter.
He must got another sister. Well, he do, but that's a whole nother story. And topic. Oh, you talking?
That's another topic for another day. See what I'm saying? This is a real family show. Even the kids come and interrupt during the podcast.
This how you know. It's ghetto. They come in and interrupt and they want to talk.
They want to talk. Then jump on camera. Hey, what's going on?
And that's what she was trying to do.
I know. Hair probably ain't combed. Get out the camera.
Right, and it ain't.
I know my niece.
It is not.
Anyway, what's going on with you, big sister?
Well, listen, you already know these damn kids. Other than that, it's going all right. I mean, you know, I don't really tell much about my personal life.
Here we go.
But I do this damn Uber Eats delivery.
How y'all feel out there?
And let me tell you, that shit is, whoo. They something else. I'm tired of that. So if anybody can let me know, you got a good delivery service, let me know that's in this area. Let me know, because I'm ready to say the heck with Uber Eats. Oh. I might even have this, I'm going to have to take this out because I don't want them to sue me. But let me tell you, these niggas is something else. That's all I'm going to say. It ain't the fun.
We're talking about the way they be sent, how they send you or the money? What you talking about?
No, it's just the BS that they put you through. Like, they gave me this notification about me not delivering some stuff. And I'm like, what the hell? I deliver everything. And I had to call them and go off. I'm like, half the shit that I've delivered, nigga, I can't even eat. What the hell you mean? What I'm gonna do with it?
Right.
Like, okay, I can't even eat this shit. Even when they order places like Starbucks that I could go to, it's always something I can't have because it got milk or something in it. So you don't have to worry.
Right.
If I pick it up, I'm dropping this shit off.
Dropping it off for real.
There's nothing I can do. Pizza, especially I do morning, so all the morning is like donuts and sandwiches and eggs and breakfast food that I can't eat. So shit. Trust and believe you getting it. You gonna get you.
Hey man, I understand because I do DoorDash, so I understand.
Yeah, it's like, it's really worth my time now. I told them that. I'm like, I might have to seriously let y'all go because this is some bull.
Find another side hustle because it's all getting crazy. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, all that.
Yeah, so it might be OnlyFans, so look out, y'all. But it ain't gonna be the OnlyFans y'all thinking about.
I have to make some change up in here. For real. Time's getting hard out here.
Okay, so my internet messed up.
Sorry, nigga. That dial-up will get you every time.
I'm trying to tell you, that is the whole
They got the pay-as-you-go internet.
Shit, put the quarter in. That's us.
Prepaid internet.
That's it. So that's where I've been going. And then just that my dang on daughter, you know. She drives me crazy. But other than that, we good.
Good. I heard you had an event, Mother's Day event. Or a tea.
Yes, I had a tea at high noon.
High
tea.
How'd that go?
A high noon tea. It was great. I had the best chef in the world. So they say.
Nigga, I'm trying to tell you, that food was good.
You know, I guess if I made it, it probably would be the best.
Oh, here we go.
Different.
Here we go.
But no, it was real nice. Yeah, and everybody came out. They making me step up my game. I usually just wear my little jumpsuit and my nice little hat. Now everybody keep coming and dressing to the nines. I'm like, okay, well next year. So I've been looking for my little outfit to wear for next year. I'm about to pop out on everybody.
Shit, you and me both had for some rhinestones on my chef coat now.
You know what?
The bedazzled chef coat. Okay. Have my picture airbrushed on the back.
You get your little ascot.
Right, your little ascot. Smoking jacket, chef coat.
Right, you'll be right in style. But no, it was
Looking like
nice,
Chauncey.
You know what? Let's not talk about my friend. That damn Chauncey. You made me want some water. But no, I appreciate you coming. Everything was good, and next year bigger and better. We got a whole nother thing that we're doing too.
Don't you got something going on in October?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on in October? Oh, I get some water. I need some more. I need some. Hey, water, bitch.
You know, good luck with that. Because if some water come out of there, I'm closing down. I'm shut down like, oh hell no. Go tell your mama, like, we lost them. Because by the time we get there, it's gone. Might as well take my time. No, yeah. So October, we doing a Mother's Day retreat. Not a Mother's Day, a woman's retreat.
Okay.
Up north or northwest of Michigan. So I'm excited about that.
Sound good.
And you cooking, right, Nick?
Of course.
See, there you go.
I don't know.
So it's gonna be good.
Going up north might scare, and going up north in Michigan, I don't know.
Me either. That's why I'm trying to get all the people I know.
For real.
You can fight. Come on. We need you too, just in case.
Make sure Sugar come this time.
Okay.
For real.
I'm gonna talk about people. I'll say something.
Well, anyway. Speaking of Michigan, Detroit's own Deitrick Haddon, I heard he got a little I don't know if you call it controversy going on, but more of his wife than him. But people been on Twitter and IG and all that talking about his wife twerking on him at his 50th birthday party. What you think about that?
I thought that was some BS. I mean, she outside. I mean, well, she was outside, but I'm trying to find his. I'm doing so skills.
Oh, okay.
I can't do two damn things at one time. And I don't even see his quote. Damn it. Anyway, I don't think that it was a big deal. She was dancing on her husband, and given the day and age and this, like, they age, that's our age group, but that's how we used to dance. They call it freak dancing and all that stuff.
Right.
But it wasn't like she was getting nasty where you could see her boot. Like some people can do some dancing and they be showing their behind and
I'd be watching.
You know what? And just like getting raunchy with it.
Right.
I feel like that's what it was. She was just freak dancing. But everybody, it's so funny is because people complain about church folks and say, oh, they so uptight and they this and they that. But then when you dancing and relating and doing the stuff that other people do, then it's like, oh my God. So which one is it? It's like, it's no, it's all or nothing with them. Oh, they so holier than thou. You can't even say this. You can't do that. But then it's like, oh no, we talking or we saying something that reference maybe rap or whatever. Oh my God, they too worldly, they too ghetto. So it's like, you can't win for losing with them. So he wrote, the next level for the church is to learn how to disagree without disrespect. Some approve of me dancing in public with my wife and others don't. And that's okay. In the words of the stylistics, people make the world go round. It would be so dope if we could celebrate our differences instead of demonizing everyone that doesn't think like you. Lord, help me. I still love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And then he signed his name. But first of all, why did he even have to respond to it? He didn't even have to respond to it. Because I'd have been like, you know what, y'all niggas is crazy. But she dancing just like the way she dancing like somebody grandma, I mean not grandma, but auntie, and he dancing like uncle, like the little popping uncle.
Yeah.
It wasn't like they was getting, because I used to, when I was hanging out in my heyday, and I would go we used to frequent like the old people bar. And they used to do, what's it used to call, the jig or something, where the lady be grinding on them.
Yeah.
Nastier than what the hell we was doing in middle school. So it's kind of like, all right, y'all just trying to find ways to not like him, in my opinion. But what do you say? What you say? You say the court.
First of all, I'm gonna say like I can see it from, I guess, the church perspective, so to speak. You know, especially coming from where he came from, out of PAW and the apostolic type or apostolic type.
But they also
group.
say that wearing makeup is the devil. So,
well, I'm just saying. So I see it. I see it from that standpoint. But this Deitrick Haddon, you know what I'm saying? Deitrick Haddon already kind of have that. I don't want to say hip hop, but you know what I'm saying? Like he's different than the rest of the gospel people. So to me, this is right in his wheelhouse. There's nothing different. So I don't understand why people are all up in arms. They should say, okay, that's what he does. Like you said, I didn't see it per se exactly what it was. So I'm going by what you said, but you saying that, it wasn't like all freaky, stuff like that. I don't see what the big deal
Here it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you look like auntie and uncle and all that stuff.
Yeah, it ain't like it's some real freaking going on. It's just, that's about the wildest thing is that she dropped to the floor, or she bent over, but nothing big, and he ain't even doing nothing.
Right, and like I said, that's his. He's barely moving.
That's his wife. Now I think if it was just some random broad, then we'd be like, hold on, but that's his wife. So come on.
Yeah. So so you look at it from, like I said earlier, if you look at it from the church standpoint, so to speak, we're in the world, not other world, and you shouldn't be doing secular stuff. That's their point of view from that. So you see it from that standpoint. I can see you coming at them, stuff like that. But then I go back to my second point is, this is what I don't want to say this is what he does, like he's out of pocket, something I'm saying, but this is right in his wheelhouse. This is MO. So why all of a sudden oh my God, look, this don't look, this is nothing out of his character to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, this is what Deitrick does. So, unless he was freaking with some other chick, easy with his wife.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
At his birthday party.
At his birthday party, at his own hookup. See, if anything, why these niggas taking picture put on Instagram? What y'all trying to do?
Yeah.
What y'all trying to do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
yeah, that's the biggest thing.
That's the biggest thing. Why y'all taking on why y'all sending this on Instagram? Especially probably some people that's there that's probably all against it. Oh, he should be doing that. So you taking pictures, put on Instagram just so you can get him in, or I won't say get him in trouble. Who gonna get him in trouble? But you know what I'm saying, so people can talk about it.
Right.
So what's your motive?
Right. Because if you don't like it,
and if you're a church, you supposed to be a church, you're supposed to be a church going person. Of course, say if you're the one that posted it, where's the love?
Right.
Where's the pulling to the side and the correction? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Where's all those things that we talk about in church? What's your motive? That's how I look at it. Right. So let my man, let him do what he do. And if you ain't judged him or talked about him, about other stuff that people say he was doing wrong. I'm saying people because, I'm be honest. When I first got into the church back in the day, I didn't like his music. I thought it was too secular. You know what I'm saying? I went to go see him in concert, and it sounded like we was at the hip hop concert. I mean, it was like real loud. I'm like, especially like when I first got into like the apostolic church, and I was really like, just say we going to hell type thing. So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, that's back when everybody wearing those long Kenichi jackets with the hood he had on with no shirt on, and I'm looking like, this supposed to be a gospel rapper. I mean, gospel artist. What's going on?
Right.
And then as I got older and started maturing a little bit, it didn't bother me. And I think a lot of times we just get hung up on small things, like scripture, that small foxes destroy the vine. You get hooked up on these small things. This to me is just a small fox. It's not a big deal.
Right.
So let's keep it moving.
No, I agree on you. And it's just so funny just to read people's the comments on just, this supposed to be a pastor, this supposed to be this person.
Yeah, well,
It's
you know,
mixed, but
you know how people are, man.
yeah.
And then, it goes back to, I think we had said before on another show, we put these preachers and pastors up on these pedestals. Like they don't do no, like they supposed to not do no wrong or be these perfect people. You know what I'm saying? And then we don't look at that we supposed to be if you follow this thing, you supposed to be the same way.
Right.
If God's no respecter of person, for those of you who read the scripture, he's gonna say God's no respecter of person. So then if the pastor's supposed to be right, then you supposed to be right. It ain't just like that. It ain't supposed to be the pastor. The pastor, the only one that's supposed to be right, and then you go out and you supposed to be hellish.
And you do everything else.
You know what I'm saying? So while you pointing the finger at him, what about that thumb pointing at you?
Exactly.
Half of the ones that be running off at the mouth be ones just doing something just the same or worse.
Worse.
They probably twerking with their ass out.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why I'm like
at the party.
Ooh,
and I'm be just like this.
Like, looking at her, you know what? Looking at him like, oh wow! I clicked on him like, okay, she ain't doing nothing.
Yeah,
like what the hell?
So
and it's his wife.
And it's his wife.
And it's his wife, but ain't like what she used to be. Well,
right.
Something totally different. I'm sorry, I digress. But it's his wife now. They got 2 beautiful kids.
Right.
They just enjoying a night out and happy that their kids at an age where they can just leave them now.
Right. So dad doing that. Let's go.
Right. So, but anywho.
Yeah, anywho. But yeah, so, huh?
I didn't write it down.
I got it. Yeah, but so anyway, so if you if those who are watching this, jump in the comments, see what you think about it. Tell us what you think about it. If you've seen the video,
or
tell us
look
what
it up. Google
or look up, or look up the videos and look at it. Then drop in the comments, tell me what you think. Was he wrong? Not wrong? Especially you church folks. I want to hear y'all opinions. Right. See what y'all think.
Now, does he have his own church in LA?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I haven't seen or know anything about him since I left Michigan. So, their church should be down the street from ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, about from preachers in LA.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Ooh, shoot.
Yeah. They church was on, his dad's church was on Schoolcraft in Wyoming.
Okay.
Yeah, so. But anyway, speaking of another controversial topic, if I can find a video, I'll try to post it before I post this video up. But there was a lady at Target, and she was going on her little tangent about the LGBTQ AI. I think I said all the letters. I used to just say L squared because I forget the letters. But the alphabet team.
I just don't say it.
And they had I guess she had found some clothing, I guess because it's Pride Month this month, and so Target is
June,
yeah, so that Target is putting out and promoting Pride Month, and they got some outfits in the kids section that she was like, she thought she deemed to be inappropriate. I want to say, I'm trying to remember. I know one of them was like, it was some shorts, some booty shorts that you can tuck. You can tuck your.
No, those were underwear.
Underwear, yeah, so underwear. You can,
underwear for tucking. For tucking. Baby onesies and.
Yeah. So.
Different kinds. It's a whole.
There's all kinds of stuff. Yeah, like if I can find a video, I'll put it up there. I don't know about how YouTube is. Maybe I should let y'all look for the video, let y'all see it. Or I'll find a link and put the link in the description. Maybe I just do that.
Target loses $9 billion in its marketing.
Right. So maybe if I can find a link, I'll put the link in the description. I can find it because YouTube be on some BS. You put it up there, they come about copyright, and I ain't got time for YouTube. But anyway, so what do you think about that one, big sis?
I I think it's crazy. It says the caption is Target loses $9 billion in marketing share value just a week after shoppers boycott the LGBTQ friendly kids clothing.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing. Little kids don't buy their clothes. Their parents buy them.
Mm-hmm.
And we tend to put our kids in clothes that we like, that we think is cute. I think that, like, especially younger girls, they dress their little boys like little men, and dress little daughters like them, like they going to the club.
Mm-hmm.
Most, no. But at the same time, I feel like I don't have a problem with it because you represent a kid is an extension of you. So if me and my partner, whether it's me and my wife or I'm a man and me and my husband, we want something that our kid can look and say, yes, we are a proud family, however that looks. So I don't think that that's anything wrong with it. Even if they 10 years old and they're like, oh, well, I got two mommies. I want to wear a shirt that rocks and say I got two moms. What's the problem with that? That's not about to make them gay. I mean, that it's not going to rub off on them, or you not putting anything in their head. But then I also feel like that's their pride in what's going on in their house. So why wouldn't they represent what's going on in their house? Because now you're telling me, well, don't say anything, so then I should be ashamed. So are you doing something wrong? Why should I be ashamed that I got two moms or two dads? You know, however. So I think I think we should look at that more than we looking at some little babies wearing a cute little I'm looking for the words, but she moves it so quick you can't see what the little t-shirt says on the little onesie. But it can't say nothing. It ain't like it say, ooh, I get dicks in the mouth, or you know what I mean? Like, it's nothing.
Wow. That might sell.
Then would you be like, oh no, don't put that in my kid? You know, I don't want my
the
kid
dick?
to wear that. Well, that they
said, don't put that in my kid.
Well, no, don't put that on my kid.
Okay, I'm trying to get clarity.
No, don't put that on my kid. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so what it say I represent pride or something like that, and they have these different colors. And most kids, even if you put something about pride, as long as it's not saying like gay or whatever, most kids ain't gonna pay attention to it, and B probably don't even know what the fuck it is unless they got somebody in their family that celebrate Pride Month.
Nowadays, I think they know what it is, especially if it's a rainbow.
But not little kids. You think?
I guess my thing. Here's my thing. Just selling pride stuff don't bother me. I think when you start getting into like the underwear for tucking and stuff like that, yeah. Why are we selling that? What baby gonna be tucking? Know anything about? Now I don't know what age most people get to their gender expression and say, hey, I think I always felt like I was a woman. I always felt like I felt like I was a girl. I always felt like I was a boy, or I'm attracted to the same sex. I don't know the age. However,
adolescent.
Right. However, at a toddler, I don't think they know their gender expression.
No.
So why even selling that? Why even teaching them that until they come to the understanding of who they are as a male or female, whatever. If they're not even to that understanding, why even present that to them? Now, wearing pride t-shirts and stuff like that, if that's what your household is doing, you got two mommies, two dads, I don't see a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? We talking about this on this discussion. You talking about discussion on right or wrong, that's a whole nother discussion to me. Right. But if you're just talking about just as wearing pride products, like having a t-shirt on saying pride or celebrating Pride Month and stuff like that, it's not going to, I don't care what you say. I knew I was attracted to women. So me wearing a pride t-shirt is not going to make me say, you know what? I like some dick, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not going to change. I know what I'm attracted to. So to me, it doesn't make, you're not making it, You're not changing your kid. You're not changing your kid by wearing a t-shirt. And even if you had 2 moms or 2 dads, you know what you attracted to. That doesn't make you more what's the word I want to use? Friendly towards that community? Probably. Because you've been exposed to that in your household. So it doesn't bother you to see 2 men or 2 women. You know what I'm saying? And because we have relatives in our family, it doesn't bother me to see that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against it. It's like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do I understand everything? No, I don't. I'm first with the man. I don't understand because I'm a cisgender man. So why do I don't understand how it is to be a gay man or a gay woman? I don't understand none of that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But if I see like somebody wearing a t-shirt or a tiger wearing a t-shirt, I ain't going there taking all the t-shirts, throwing them on the floor and making IG videos about it.
Awful, vandalizing, kicking over the damn mannequin.
To me, all you're doing is bringing more attention to it and have more people want to support it. Mm-hmm. It's like, you know what? I'm about to go support them. They treating them wrong. You know what I'm saying? You bringing more attention to it.
Right.
If you probably ignore it, nobody paying much attention to it. Now, there's other things that I don't think I would say I'm against, and this is because I don't know. I saw this today, and it kind of made me think about this. So they were showing like transgender going into like little kid schools and twerking and wearing booty shorts and twerking, and you can see like my man's sack and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a little too much to bring to a child school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But him twerking, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. But when they seeing the sack, that's everybody around there. Like, I know the purse. Y'all could tell this nigga, you need some bigger. I'm gonna need you to get some bigger underwear, or you can't.
Yeah, but okay. Here's my thing. Let's take the gay stuff off
It's
the
some
board.
ugly ass women and that look
I'm saying,
like men.
Oh, you're true. I know a couple. let's take that. Let's take the gay part out of it. If you just had a woman coming to an elementary school twerking with their ass out, I don't think that's appropriate.
Yeah, definitely. No. But
that's what I'm saying.
I guess when I think of twerking, I'm thinking about, like, you know how they have the dancers, the Pistons dance. That's what I'm trying to think of, like pep rally and stuff like that.
Cheerleaders and stuff.
Hyper. Yeah, cheerleader. I can see that. I wouldn't mind a transgender coming up there, but I do have a problem if my kids see your balls. But that's if it was a regular, I mean, I don't want to say regular man, but a man.
Cisgender.
Yeah, cisgender man. Or what have you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that that's appropriate, or vice versa, or a woman wearing some short shorts that you can see her cooch print.
Yeah, I won't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I would have a problem with my kids seeing that.
Oh, it's different.
Or her shirt so tight, her titties about to fall out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so I think that's where the problem lies. But the fact that it's just a transgender, no, I don't have a problem.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Shorts and a bigger shirt.
That's what I'm saying. I think that, and I guess it goes to I think you and I had a discussion about this before, that over in this society, we so prudish about sex too.
Yes.
And so I'm kind of like saying, like, is it the Westernness in me that says, and I'm just talking about just the sexual part of twerking with tight shorts on to say, hey, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. And then what is the age appropriate for that?
Well,
I mean, I know what I feel. I know what I feel. So I'm not saying I don't know as far as what I feel. I'm just saying in the general sense of the word, what is the psychological appropriateness for a child to know about sexuality or express their sexuality or see things of a sexual nature? Because in the elementary school, I ain't too young, but now I start thinking in elementary school, some stuff I seen and we talked about.
I think that you start as early as you can, but it's each age appropriate. You build on it, because you should be talking to them from infancy all the way up until toddler about their body parts and what body parts
Yeah,
are.
I don't disagree with that.
Sugarcoat that part, and then you move on. So that's a form of sexuality. So you do talk about them each year that they get older. But as far as like transgender, most of them kids probably just like, that's a woman, that's an ugly ass woman, or it might be a nice looking woman, but you know what I mean? I don't even think they're gonna pay attention to, oh, I think that's a man, unless she got a big ass beard and mustache, and you're like, hold on now.
Just don't
You're confusing me. Yeah, you're confusing us. But if she come in just looking, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like that's a big deal because they're probably not going to pay attention to it. It's more adults paying attention to it and have a problem than it is kids.
Kids, right. And you may be right. It may be more the adults looking like, oh my God. And kids looking like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the problem?
You're just not attractive. I mean, until you see balls, then you're like, oh, wait a minute.
So what, you got a deep voice?
Right. I mean, but there's some women that do. I got a deep voice. But it's
some women you be like,
yeah, sound like Marge.
Right.
So
Marge.
Right. Or you got, vice versa, a woman that like, why his voice so light? He sound like my mama.
Right. So that's true too. That's true too.
Like,
so I don't know. I think it's one of those things too, and it's one of those subjects that you're gonna go down the religious road about talking about it, that ain't right, that's what God, blah, blah, blah. And those who are not, going down that argument, they more about, inappropriate for kids and sexuality and that kind of thing. But I think, and going back to what you said earlier, I think too that, we do need to discuss age appropriateness, sexuality to our kids. So when they're confronted with certain things, they understand what's going on. They understand, this is right, this is wrong. So
they're not so closed off on it.
And not so closed off on it. And they understand, whether or not Mr. So-and-so should be touching them or so-and-so, and they understand these things. They know this is inappropriate, know what's right, know right from wrong. It doesn't make them more sexually stimulated. Either gonna be like that or not. My parents ain't talked to me about sex, I was sexually active at a young age. So it's like, so you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter whether they talk to you or not, or don't talk to you about it. I think you, as a child, you're gonna do what you do, period, regardless. I'd rather be armed with information than not have information.
You think if they talked about you earlier,
I don't think it would have made a difference. I don't think it would have made a difference, but I think the fact is, the more information you have, the better choices you can make, or make an informed choice.
Yeah.
Well, like using condoms and things of that nature, I mean, that's just the reality of it, because you got hormones raging as you get a certain age, and what I'm saying, and you're not talking about your kid. That's how you come home with a 14-year-old pregnant.
No, you're not with me now. Try to throw me under the bus.
I was not throwing nobody under the bus. I'm not throwing nobody under the bus. And I ain't saying, but hold on. Let's say this. I'm not saying there's something wrong with it either. You know what I'm saying? Because there's many people who have babies at an early age and turned out well, and the baby turned out well. So I'm just saying, but all I'm saying is that if you have that you arm that information, you can make an informed decision. Right. That's all I'm saying. Okay. And I'm just saying, because like a lot of times, you have kids, or you have parents. I can't believe my daughter or my son have a kid, and they still in their middle school. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, did you inform them about contraceptive?
Right.
Did you tell them about it? Discuss it? Sometimes taboo things make people run to it. Mm-hmm. So, I think age appropriateness and informing them with certain things. Same with drugs.
Oh, definitely. And you talking to them about it, that kind of gives them that empowerment of, okay, especially when it comes to sex. And drugs too, but sex is okay. Even if it's a girl, okay, you ain't got no condom, then no.
Right.
You can stand on that.
Right.
As far as drugs, like, oh nope, I remember that's that drug my mama told me to stay away from. That's why I was afraid of drugs. Shit, I'm still afraid of them. I don't mess around. You talking about, oh crap, oh hell no, you know what that can do, that fry your brain. Like you ain't seen the egg.
Right.
So I think, you know, with that, you have to talk to them about it. And seeing, I think for me, what saved me is, yeah, those commercials scared the hell out of you, but I drove in the neighborhoods and I saw the crackheads and I saw the winos out in front of the liquor store, and they ain't doing shit, and they don't, and then they smell like shit, and they been up for the whole week. Man, it's not me downing them like that, but just the fact that I knew I didn't want to be like that, and it's such a slippery slope. Or I seen, you know, cousins and uncles who drank so much. Yeah, they went to work, but they also drank and they weren't productive. They just went to work and that was it. But
it's coming out their pores.
Yeah, it's coming out their pores, and just how it was messing with their health. So no, that was one of the things that I always was afraid of. And even when I did drink, I was a professional drinker.
Yes.
I was an alcoholic. I was a professional drinker. I counteracted that with eating right, because I'm like, well, listen, shit, my liver might be shot, but everything else gonna be good. I'm gonna have a healthy heart. And my way of thinking, I was just like, it just cancels it out. Maybe I can save my liver. It might not as well. I don't know. But yeah, I think that those conversations need to be had, and letting your kid know, and exposing them to it age appropriately. You know. Right. Letting them see it.
Well, speaking, since you brought up so I wanted to bring this up too, because something had happened and it made me think about something we should discuss. So an incident had happened, and girl discovered her boyfriend cheat on her. And and so, you know, some things I'm gonna interject just so you won't get the full gist of who I'm talking about. So it's not all of this, is the whole story. And some things I'm gonna leave out, but just kind of so we have it for the sake of discussion, a topic, you know, I'm gonna give you this scenario. And so anyway, she goes to the dude's house and threatens the dude, and you know, and jump on the dude, and then the dude files a restraining order and calls the police. Then next time, whatever the time frame was, she violates the restraining order. She ride past the mama house, ride past his house, start get on social media and just post over and over again how bad this guy is, how he's no good, and this and that and that and this and that. So for the sake of discussion, it's like you hear people, and I'm gonna say this as a caveat. I understand how emotions can get into things, and you know the right thing to do, but sometimes emotions take over. So I understand that as a caveat, but this is for the sake of discussion. Is it best to just walk away, or does it make you feel good to get all that stuff out and act and respond in that way?
Well, I'm the type of person, if you came to me and it was like, Tiffany, I done seen your name, which you have told me this before, but I seen someone so doing this, right? It's not that I don't believe you, because even if I read it, I would still have to like see that with my eyes. Like I gotta be in real time to see it, to feel it, to touch it.
Okay.
I guess you could say in many words that I don't believe shit stink. So I think that for her, me going over there and acting a fool, that could just be like her way of just releasing. Now, why in the hell he called the police on her? But you know what? He did the right thing. My bad. I'm sorry. The way around, I would say that too. I would be like, girl, you better call the police. But when you and then you can't tell a person how they feel. So she going on social media telling everybody about you. That's better than her coming to your house and acting.
But she did both.
Okay, she did that once and then she stopped.
No, she did it more than once.
Okay, well, I was trying to help you, girl.
I mean, this is not my girl. We just talking. We having.
No, I said I was trying to help you, girl. Like I thought she only did it once. And you see it all the time too. I feel like we live in a day and age of just social media, and everybody posts every fucking thing on social media. Oh my God! True. Even if they do subliminals, oh my gosh, can you believe such and such said this, or can you believe? Well, what would y'all do if this happened to you? And it's like, bitch, we all know who you're talking about. We know it's you.
Right? We know.
Yeah, like just leave it alone. But
we know that nigga ain't no good, so we know it's you.
Right, but we live in that day and age where this is what people do. Do I think that she should be in trouble? No. Do I think that she probably should move? Wait, how long were they together though?
Like say 5 years.
Okay, so that's a long time that I didn't put in you. I'm giving you my 5 good years because I'm at an age where niggas. My eggs are starting to drop, okay? They starting to reduce. And I'm giving this to you, and then you got the nerves to go on somewhere else. So, yeah, I'm a little perturbed and upset.
Well, and I understand that. And I guess, and I guess if you look at it from this step, when you get to a certain age, let's say that. Mm-hmm. You get to a certain age, wherever that age you may feel it is, 35, 40, 45, 50, whatever that age you think, where none of that shit is worth it.
Now, I agree with you.
It ain't worth going to jail. It ain't worth losing your job. No female, no male is worth it. Now, like I said before, I prefaced the statement before, because I know people get in the comments start acting crazy. I understand when emotions get involved. So I do understand that, but for sake of discussion, is it sometimes best to say, you know what? This ain't even worth it because I'm losing my job. Because think about it like this. Say they lock you up. I'm not talking about this particular person, just in general. Say they lock you up and you do 90 days. And you lose your job.
That's great.
That person still going to be doing what they doing. Still going to be happy. Girl. Still with that chick that that you mad about while you locked up. And when you get out, got to find another job. And it depends on how they charge you. They charge you with a felony. You have a hard time finding a job.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
So is it really worth it? Okay. All that. When I was young, I did a lot of crazy stuff.
I was just about to say that. I mean, I feel like at my big age, and I have a lot more to lose as far as,
too.
Mom and, another offspring. I don't refuse to use that word. But yeah, I feel like now, no. If a nigga I'd be like, oh, okay, well, you know what? Then obviously you happy. Good luck. But back in my day or younger, then shit, no. We tearing all this shit up. You want to do some craziness like that? I'm putting sugar in your tank.
So you want a nigga here now.
Right. But yeah, when you get to a certain age, you gotta be like, it's really not worth it. It's not.
I mean, because some people say, oh, you must be some good dick, but it ain't. And one person said this too, and I agree with them because I thought
sometimes that will make you go crazy.
But sometimes it's not. Sometimes it ain't about that. It's more about the emotional attachment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the first thing everybody run to. When there's a female, oh, you got some good dick. A dude, oh, you got some good pussy. And it's not really about those two things all the time. Sometimes but you build that emotional attachment to that person, and then it's just severed by the incident.
Yeah, and after 2 years, that's a long time. I mean, I feel like 2 or more years is a long time. A large investment.
Right. That person is a part of your life now. Part of your routine. So
Right, exactly. Because
you know what I'm
I'm pretty
saying?
sure by that time y'all done met everybody in the family that you rock, you
Right.
gonna rock with. They done met everybody, so you have
It,
become a fixture.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like a death. It's an emotional death instead of a physical death.
Right.
You know, and you have that you sever those things, and you kind of like, wow, that person gone now. And I'm used to that person being here, so I do understand it from that standpoint. And I guess it's like
hurt, you humiliated,
yeah, all that.
loyalty, you didn't, you know, you
Then you start getting down on yourself. Dang, what you know what I'm saying? So all those things happen. All those things go through your head. But I guess it's like, is it? I don't know, because I think I'm from this standpoint. A lot of times, you know, you in your head, you have that. I call it that out clause that you keep in your head. You know, just in case I'm gonna give 75%, but 25% I'm gonna keep to myself. So just in case something happen, I got the out clause. You know, right. Is that even worth doing instead of putting 100% in? So when this comes, you can kind of deal with it more. I don't know.
Well, I don't think you can ask somebody that's broken. So I don't think I can answer that question. I haven't reached that part.
Well, I'm just saying.
Come back next year.
Come back next year.
I can't answer that because I'm going to say 25% might be a little not enough. I'm going to give you 50, nigga. 60 maybe if you real cool. Other than that, yeah, that's about what you're going to get. Sorry. No, I just feel like, why we can't just be on the up and up, number one? And when you get to a certain age, why the fuck is you still cheating? Like, nigga, like our pool has gone down to this now because we old as hell. So I think once you get at 40 and above, it's like, listen, all just, let's be on the up and up. You say what you say, I say what I say.
That's why niggas down left and right now. I'm talking about look up somebody around my in our age group is dying. I'm like, bro, you too young to be dying.
That's what I'm saying. It's a girl that just passed away that I went to school with.
I'm like, dang.
The other day, I'm like, life is too damn short. So why is we lying? Nigga, listen, this is how I feel. I don't want monogamous. If you want to get down, fine. If you don't, keep it moving. All right.
You know what I think? I think this is strictly Jamel. I'm not saying it's scientific. Is what I feel. I feel that when you're young as a man, it's about that testosterone pumping through your brains. I gotta sow my world oats, whatever. I think when you reach a certain age, then it's about, well, nah, I still got it, and that's why you do it.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. I think it's like young. It's like, oh yeah, I'm young, I'm about to get out here, and you know what I'm saying, I'm about to knock everything down. Then you get a certain age, it's all about, do I still got it? Let me get out here, see what, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a certain age. I think when you get on the other side of 35, especially if you got like a family or whatever, or was married at one time, and you start seeing like the younger ones, and they like 25, 28, giving you attention, you know, you think, oh shoot, I might still got this thing. And if you're not prepared for that, you know what I'm saying, you susceptible for giving in.
Right.
Now you gotta realize, go ahead.
I don't know how to articulate this without sounding horrible. It's not a big deal of like you trying to see if you still got it and you flirting and she flirt back. But when it goes to the point of, oh, well, here's my number, or call me, and then y'all hooking up, and then you sitting there and have sex with her and you pillow talking and shit, and this know everything about me and all my information and how to get in touch with, that to me is too much. Like just for you to just see if you still got it. You could have stopped a whole steps. Now I'm not saying that it's okay to flirt and all that stuff. I'm saying if that's what you need to do to prove to yourself, go ahead, flirt, whatever. But it's just right there. And oh yeah, how you do? Oh yeah, she's like me. And even if you do get her number, you taking, wow, yeah, I just threw that shit away. But I just wanted to see if I still got it.
And you know, it's interesting. It's interesting too, because like, you know, I watch a lot of different things, read a lot of different things of great variety. And one of the things I do see out in the I won't say Twitter sphere and all that stuff, on the internet period, and dealing with people left and right, you know, you hear a lot of people talk about this idea, well, you know, if you, and I'm just generalizing, if you buckle down to some chick and you a simp, you know, you should be out here, you know, a man's supposed to have all these different women, blah, blah, blah. And here's my thing. Here's why I say, I think that, first of all, as a person, you have to be secure in yourself or who you are and know what you want to do and what you're about, period. But as a man, you know, I just believe that when you reach a certain age, what's the point?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What's the point? And if I feel that way, how am I simping because I decide, you know what? I just want to just settle down. I'm tired of running around, I'm tired of the games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I will just come home, have somebody here, we talk, you know what I'm saying? We have our relationship and keep it moving. Why does that make a person a simp if that's what they want? You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should label a person a simp for that. Now, do I believe there are people that be simping for certain? Yes, I do. You know, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that qualifies you as a simp because that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? If that's not what you want, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what a person wants, I don't think that makes them a simp. You know, and one of the quotes I heard, it said, you know, that there's one thing about being a good man, but there's a difference between that and learning how to be a man. Being a good man deals with morality and, you know, character and all that stuff. And so you can be a good man, but not good at being a man. And so I think they're two separate things. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to be a man. Yeah, and what does that contain? What does that involves with being a man? You know, because everybody says, "Oh, I want a good man." But a good man may be good and he have good morals, good standards, things he stands on, but he's not good at being a man. He may not be good at taking care of you. He may not be good at whatever you define as a man. You know what I'm saying? He may not be a man or know how to be a man, how to stand on his own, how to protect you. You know, all those things that comes with being a man. Now, I know my people out there who gonna say, well, you know, like transgender and all that stuff, and those are gender expressions. It's not that's not gonna do with biology to me. You know what I'm saying? You can have an expression of being a man, but you're not biologically a man. And I don't think that means I'm attacking you. To me, those are just facts. You know, it's good. I mean, you know, if you feel like you feel like you a woman, and that's what you feel like you are, and that's how you want to express your gender, so be it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I respect you as that person. You know, you want me to call you that? That's why I call you. We keep it moving. But say you biologically a woman, biologically a man, unless you can show me proof of that, I don't.
Didn't somebody get in trouble for saying that?
I don't know if you're talking about this particular incident. I did see an incident where a 16-year-old boy, he's at a Catholic school, and they wanted to celebrate calling people, you know, like people, you're transgender woman, transgender, I guess it was a boy or girl, but you're transgender boy, transgender girl, you call on that. And he was like, I don't believe in that. I believe there's a biological boy, biologically girl. So they suspended him.
Oh no.
And they told him he couldn't come back until he says, recognize these transgenders. And so he came back the next day and they arrested him. And I think to me, it's kind of that was like, there was kind of weird to me. Another thing was like, but you at a religious school.
Right.
At the very least, he should have the right to freedom of speech.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, have a right to disagree.
I know.
Unless he was saying it in a a bullying way, then you can kind of say, okay, you know, we don't tolerate bullying. Unless you were saying in a way that was discriminatory, then we don't tolerate that. But if you just disagreeing, you suspending them, I think we're going a little too far.
Yeah,
I think, and I hate to use this term because it's been hijacked, but I think this woke generation is gone too far.
Need to go to sleep.
Yeah, right, for real. You got, I said because it's hijacked because the term woke was what we used to say when we was like, just, you know, we say, oh, I'm woke. I know who I am. I know where I came from. I'm woke.
Right.
You know, now it's been hijacked to meaning this ultra liberal.
They didn't turn it into a race thing.
That too.
Like, how in the hell y'all turn this?
So they do, man. They take stuff and hijack it, and especially with the news and the media and all that stuff. But anyway, getting to our last subject, because you know we always try to end with a family topic, something that to deal with family. Since it's sibling rivalry, so you want to always try to make sure we end with a family topic. So this one is, I think it's an interesting topic, and before I get to that, jump in the comments and tell me what you think about our last discussion about, you know, transgender and the lady at Target, whether you feel
we were all down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, we're not rabbit hole now. Whether you feel she was wrong or right. Do you think they should be selling pride clothes, or is there a limit to what they should sell? Whatever you feel, you know, if you've seen the video, like I said, I'll try to find a link and put it in the description. If I don't, just search it. You should better find it, lady at Target transgender clothes.
You see a whole butt.
Put those keywords in, and you'll find it. But you know, get in the comments, tell me what you think about that. But the last thing we're gonna talk about is, so you got two siblings, they get into a fight. Do you let them fight? Do you jump in? Do you choose a side? What do you do? You know, how do you handle that when you see two siblings fighting? You know, are you there on the sideline? Do you get out the popcorn? Let them fight? Do you jump in? Do you choose a side? You know, what do you think about that, big sis?
Well, I only have one sibling, so. But no, I think you let them fight, let them duke it out. No. You try to break it up and you try to be the peacemaker. That's what I would do. Everybody knows it. That's what I would do. But if I can't, then I'm just gonna let y'all fight and just look at y'all because y'all stupid. Like, why y'all fighting?
Mm-hmm.
But I try to raise my kids because I have 3, which I guess the oldest one better not be trying to fight. No, none of the 2. But I try to let them figure it out on their own. Mm-hmm. But if one is wrong, I'll be like, now you know you're wrong. Mm-hmm. Like, why are we doing this? Something like that. But I think that you should just you gotta let them fight it out. Because if you choose one, then you need not to talk. Because if it was me and you chose the other over me, I'm not even messing with you. Me and her might get cool again, but you and I would never be cool. Because you chose sides.
Took sides.
Family. Yeah, you took sides and we family. It's not like you just a friend. You family. So you should just sit your butt down. But I don't know. What do you think?
I think, I don't know. I think it's got to be nuanced to me. I think, what do they do?
What?
What you do, nigga? You know what I'm saying? I want to know what you did. And then on top of that, it's like, in general, I'll say I would try to break it up because I don't think y'all should be fighting. You know what I'm saying? Say, what y'all fighting for? No, right. Is it really worth it? It's your brother, it's your sister. What we fighting for? You know. So the first foremost, I'm gonna try to break it up. The second, I'm like, what you do? I need to know what you did to get this person this angry. And then it depends on the siblings. I know it's on my kids. Some of them gonna be fighting just to be fighting because then they just decide the niggas is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it could just be.
I don't choose no names.
Right, you don't choose no names, but so I don't know, but I think in general I try to break it up because I don't think in whatever it is to a degree it ain't worth fighting over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not your sibling, your brother.
Not the siblings. Yeah, it's like okay, whatever, nigga. I might be mad at you, I ain't about to fight you over. Like, whatever. I just walk away from it. It's like, whatever. Keep it moving.
Right.
Keep it pushing. Because
Right.
it's like, whatever I'm mad about, I'll probably get over it eventually. And, all right, whatever. But what about your wife and your sister fighting, or your brother and your husband fighting, and what you do?
Yeah, that's
because anywhere it go, if you choose a side, you know what I'm saying, it's like the other one you're gonna lose automatically.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
Yeah.
So I think
I don't know.
That's still like what you do.
You're right. I don't know.
And that I really need to know what you do if I gotta choose a side. You know what I'm saying? It is really worth me choosing a side, because what did you do there? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Definitely. You definitely have to know, because I mean, yeah, you fucked anywhere it go. But then at the same time, what if it's like your spouse who fucked over your sister or brother or stole the money, like all his money? Like, I got this good scheme, and your spouse didn't put the money in, but your brother or your sister put in all the money, and they lost all the money. I'll be like, well, I'm gonna let y'all fight for a minute. If you win it, my sibling is winning, I'm gonna let y'all fight. If not, then I'll be like, no, break that shit up.
Here's my thing, and this is just me, and honestly, unless I'm already at that point and mad, I just walk away, because my mind. Anybody who knows, my mind's always thinking 5 steps ahead. What is happening? What's happening? So I'm already in thought about the end of what can happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna walk away, because I'm like, it ain't worth it. So I know I wouldn't want to put my sibling in that predicament, to have to choose sides. So I'm gonna walk away. I'm like, you know what? I've been broke before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. Now, you mess with my mama, you molested my kid. It's something, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is kind of like, okay, I don't know if I can walk away from that.
Right.
But in a general
sense. Oh my
sense,
God, like if your wife slapped your mama.
Yeah. My instinct might be to smack that bitch back. Hey, bitch, what the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's an instinct. You know what I'm saying? It's just an instinct. She's going to have to be mad. She's going to go home with a red face.
Right.
Because why you smacking my mama? You know what I'm saying? I know my mama would be tripping, but
happen all the time.
They do. But here's my thing too. You know that person you with.
Yeah.
Why would you smack somebody, mama, and you know that person you with? Unless you think that person you with is a bitch ass nigga. He ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. Well, I'm serious. Like, you know this person you with. Why you smacking their mama? It's like, walk away from that shit. Or let me go get your son. Let me go get your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Let them handle this, because you tripping.
Because you are out of mind, right?
It's all about being mature. Mm-hmm. You get a certain age, it's like, you know what? All right, let me go get your son, your daughter. Let you deal with this. Or we gonna have to go home. Let nigga take me home. This nigga tripping.
Yeah, I'm ready. You don't have
I'm ready to go.
Be talking to your mama ever again.
I'm out of here.
But now, if it go down, what do? If your wife just...
initially, I'm gonna jump in before it get physical.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, come on, break this up. This ain't going down like that. We ain't about to do that. I think a lot of times we allow stuff to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because
we're not saying anything.
We don't say anything. We don't deal with stuff. Because some of the stuff been bubbling on the surface for a while. Yeah. We ain't dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just like, isolating incident. But it is stuff like that. For the most part, it's not an isolating incident.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, we didn't deal with stuff we should have dealt with, and that's why it's the way it is now. Instead of going, let's just deal with this. Let's get this solved. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Look, this my mama. That's how she gonna be. You can't handle that. No, before we get married, anything you can't handle that. Let me know. We can go ahead and just.
But do you think that you should your spouse like your siblings or your mother? Do you think that that's a prerequisite?
I think that's a tall task. Like and tolerate are two different things.
Sure.
Everybody ain't gonna like everybody. So I don't think you have to like them, but can you tolerate them? It's more of a prerequisite for me. Because I'm not gonna force you to like anybody.
Right.
Because it's not, it's not gonna happen. Some personalities don't mix. But if I mix well with this personality, should I miss out on something that could be a quote unquote once a lifetime thing?
I would.
Because you can't you tolerate. Here's my thing, because I always think about this. Go ahead. I'll let you say it, but I'm going to say what I say you say.
No, go ahead. But the only thing I was going to say is because tolerating a person, you only can tolerate so much. So if you don't like this person, it's just like for us, for the most part, like loud people and all that stuff, that's just something that we kind of scare away from. But but you can tolerate it for a certain amount of time. But I feel like after a while, it's gonna be like, all right, motherfucker, I don't want to hear this no more. Or why she's so loud? It's gonna irritate you. You know what I mean? So you're not tolerating that person. Because if I'm with you for 20 years, I don't know if I can deal with that for the long haul for 20 years. So I'd much rather for you to like my person than tolerate.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't look at it like that. But I guess my thing too is I always think about this. My family is a unique family. So it takes a unique person.
And that's immediate.
It takes a unique person to deal with us. So I always take that in consideration too. I be thinking about certain things like, oh, can this person deal with my mama? Can this person deal with this? Can this person deal with that? You know? And so I'm like, so I sometimes I say crazy stuff and do crazy stuff so they can deal with that. If you can't deal with that, you can't deal with none of the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna text you for you. I'm gonna text you for you get down that road. I'm saying, so you thought, nigga, you thought that was crazy? that was elementary school.
Right.
Real. So right. You ain't even got to college yet, honey.
Right.
Real. It's a tough thing because, you know, when you're in a relationship, period, you got two personalities trying to mesh. And then when you get into a marriage, you got two personalities trying to mesh with another family's personality.
I know.
Right. Cultural things. You got ideologies. You got whole different things that has to mesh together for it to work, you know, and it's tough, man. It's real tough. Trust me, it's tough.
Yeah.
And so I think that if you get to a point where it gets to like physicalness and stuff like that, I say break it up if you can. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Try to get in between and break it up before it gets out of hand. Because for me personally, I want to be in a situation where I gotta make a choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, then I come to the think of like, if you that spouse, like say for instance, me, if I don't like girl that you with, I will try my best to avoid her because I wouldn't want to put you in that predicament. I wouldn't want to put you in that space. But some people are not like that. Because if I love you, or if it was me, or say like my husband and I ain't like his sister, I wouldn't want to say nothing to him about his sister. I'll just stay the fuck away from him. Like, hey girl, and I'm gonna keep it moving. I wouldn't be just interacting with her because I love him so much that I wouldn't want him to have to choose between you and your sister, or I'm gonna choose for you. I'm gonna let you choose your sister because family is everything. Bitches come a dime a dozen. You can see me on you can have 5 or 6 of me. Well, not me, of course, because I'm one of a kind. You know, one of a kind. But I mean, like, I just wouldn't want to do that. So I would try my best to just stay away from her.
Right.
And pray every time, like,
this nigga.
Right. He's like, oh, we can all drive. Like, no, no. Like, I pay for tickets. Let us fly.
Yeah, I'll meet y'all there.
Yeah, for real. I swear I have all kinds of work assignments.
I gotta be listening. I gotta listen to some Jesus while my car when we get there.
Jesus, Paul, James, all of them.
All of them. Hare Krishna. I was gonna say Dalai Lama, but that's sexy music.
Oh no, not definitely. Yeah. No telling what you might get on that one.
Hey, Dalai Lama music be shake what your mama gave you. The way he getting down now.
Set my tongue.
Right.
Or the Pope. No.
Or the Pope.
So old school.
Some old
The
school
old
stuff.
school, not these new ones.
The new Pope. The new Dalai Lamas and Popes.
Right.
They ain't touching everything, but let's not even go down that road.
Yeah, I'm about to say, okay, we just back on to the dam.
Let's get on back on.
we didn't got fired before we even started.
Right. They talking about the Dalai Lama. You know that nigga freak. Like,
right. But, yeah, and I'm gonna say right. No, not right. But I honestly think that that's something you just try to stay away from the person, or I wouldn't even get involved. Like after we was dating and I found like, damn, I really rock with him. But his sister, I was just like, no. Because listen, all the things we talked about, I've been there, done that, while I'm in it now. So let me tell you.
Me too.
I wouldn't start down that path at all. Once you see, like, oh, I don't like, walk away. Because trust and believe you're going to find that person that's for you, that's going to have all those things. But that, not to say that, I guess you have to know what your boundary is and what exactly is your deal breaker. My deal breaker is my family. And so I wouldn't want to have to choose, so I wouldn't want you to choose between your family, regardless of what. Because even like you dating a guy, I think we did talk about that, like dating somebody and you don't like their kids. I'm not about to marry you. You
don't like no kids?
Hit it or quit it.
Right.
Yeah, hit and quit. I wouldn't, we're not having no
oh, yeah, Till
your kid go to college, then call me.
If I'm still single by that, might try, but I don't know, even then though, because he still would be a grown person I don't like either. And then it's gonna be worse.
Hope by the time they got older that they matured and not such an asshole. But even if they are, you really don't have to deal with them. Yeah,
I guess. I don't know. I just invite more trouble.
Unless he's still living at home, then if you living at home, no. Like, you definitely have to call me when you just by yourself.
Call when we get to retirement home.
Right. We can just kick it then.
Right. But anyway, y'all get in the comments. Tell me what y'all think about that. What do you do? Do you choose? Do you break it up? What do you do? Get in the comments. Or if you have experienced this before, drop in the comments. Let us know.
Please do. Tell us. DM me, please.
Before we close up, Big Sis, you got any last comments?
Yeah. Follow me, please. Fibro Women Warriors on Facebook, or find me at the Holistic with the W Empowerment on IG. And also, are we what about your radio station? What you doing with that?
Oh yeah, so we getting the radio station back up. So if you got a show you want to get on there, if you got you're independent artist, you want to put your music on there, hit us up. We got a 2-tier platform that we put out. So if you got music or the music thing, just hit me up and we'll see about that. But if you got a show you want to put on, hit me up. We can get you on there. I'll help you with editing and stuff like that. So just send us an email. You can send it to you can drop it in the comments, or you can IOW Network. We on YouTube. We on Twitter. You can kind of DM me on there. IG, you can DM me from there. What else I'm on? I'm on IG under Male Figure 45, or like I said, IOW Network, Sports Network. You can catch me at No Name Podcast. So I do a lot of different things. So you can catch me out there in the internet. Send me drop me a DM or send me a comment, and we get you on. If you haven't heard, the radio station is huge. It's huge. We do a lot of different things. If anybody don't know, I'm a music lover. I love music, and that's one of the things that kind of got me to doing the radio station. And so, if you like music, you'll love the station. So, if you just want to just listen, you know, you can go to your app store and it'll be there. If you want to play, you want to do music, hit me up. If you got a show, hit me up. Anywhere it goes, just hit me up and we get you on.
All right. I'm hitting them up. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna have my station on there talking dirty after night.
It's global too. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's global because we had a lady in Singapore that had her show on there. Matter of fact, one of our biggest audience was in Germany. So, hit us up. Anyway,
I don't think they're doing anything. So, but yeah. So if you're from Germany, please hit them up. Get you some stuff on there. Get you some music and a TV show or radio show.
Radio show. We're working on TV next, but radio right now. Well, all right, then we got to get out of here. Like I said, hit us up. All our social media platforms, and hit us up on this one right here. We're under the I Often Wonder platform. I Often Wonder channel. So if you want to catch us, catch this on I Often Wonder. We're on every single podcast platform you can think of: Spotify, Apple, iHeart, whatever if you can think of. We probably on there as far as this particular show podcast. I don't know why I'm getting things. My mind's just going short. I might be hungry, but anyway.
Me too, for real. I was just thinking that.
I'm like, damn, I'm sitting thinking, I'm gonna eat. But anyway, until next time, we out of here. Peace.